Good day. I'm Jeff, and welcome to Jet Life Ministries and Edition 7 of Learning How to Win at Life and going from your pits to the purpose. And Edition 7 is entitled What's Love Got to Do with It? Part 1 is What's Love? That's what we're going to talk about today. That's why I've got Ken and Barbie here. Have you ever noticed how people are so fast to go from I love you to I hate you? And so many movies, all the way back to the black and white movie days of the 50s and probably earlier than that, they made movies and the man would say, "Oh, I love you." And she'd say, "I love you too." And within 2 minutes in that movie, she'd go to "I hate you," and whack, she'd slap him. Of course, we don't slap in 2015, but they did back then. And then 2 minutes later, they love each other again. "I love you, I love you, I hate you, I love you." And the movie goes on and on. And quite honestly, some of us might be struggling with that same thing. For us to win at life, we've got to understand what real love is, and we need to turn it into action instead of lip service, because honestly, we can get better at learning how to say I love you to each other. And gosh, so many people in this day and age are great at kissing, which is a description and example of love, but we need to get better at love than just that simple stuff. And so here's the deal. We're going to talk about what's love, and we got to go right to the jet fuel moment where we use the Bible, because God says He is love. God is love. The God of the Bible is love. So we need to go to the Creator. We need to go to the author of love for our answers. And so when we go to the word love in the Bible, we find that when they translated it from Hebrew and Greek and Aramaic, that there were so many more words for the word love that we use. And here's what you'll find when you begin to open up the Bible. There's natural words for love, which are like a word we use for, or the Bible would use for, the family kind of love, loving your kids. There's a word in the Bible for love which is about romantic love. And then friendship love, like where we get the term Philadelphia, the city in America, is brotherly love, phileo, Philadelphia. But I want to talk about the most excellent love, and it's known as agape love from the Bible. It's kind of like this. When Deanna and I visited her family a few years ago in Minnesota, some of them showed us how they tap maple trees and get the sap out of them and make it syrup for like our pancakes and our waffles. Yeah. Well, I thought about that from a biblical perspective, like an illustration. I thought, man, the DNA of that tree is coming out and it's just blessing my socks off because I love syrup. It's the DNA of the tree. And so here's the deal. Agape love is kind of like that. You see, it's really nothing we can manufacture in our own strength. We need to be tied to God, and God provided a way through Jesus. When we have faith in Jesus and a relationship with Jesus and in fellowship with Jesus, we have God living in us. Now we're tapped into the DNA of that love, agape love. It's the only way you're going to have love come from heaven, divine love, through you and onto other people. And so you need that if you're going to win at life. You need that if you're going to pull out of the pits and toward your purpose in life. This is the only way you can love the way God calls us to love Him, because He simplifies the 10 Commandments. Jesus did. Love me with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. It's self-sacrificing love. So can you imagine loving your enemy, or loving people you never thought you'd give the time of day to, or loving when you don't feel like it? That's how that happens, is through the supernatural, heavenly kind of love called agape. So ponder that over the next few days, and then I'll come back and we'll teach, I'll share with you part 2 of what's love got to do with it. It's got everything to do with it. So blessings on you. Ponder that. Go to the Bible and begin to study love in the Bible. And the W that I'm sharing with you is a W for win. Win at life today. See you next time.